Good evening, I'm Debbie, and we're keeping it simple today with Testa's Pantry. You got home from work late, you're tired of cooking, whatever the case may be, this is simple. And it's nourishing, and it's just a great dish, and it's so comforting. Comfort food, that's what we like at this time of the year, right? Okay, so I've got a pot of salted water with some pasta inside. I put a pound of pasta in here already because this is how quick it is. This is going to take about another 6-7 minutes to cook. And then here we're going to go. We're turning on our burner on high, and we are going to let it get rather hot. So I'm going to take some Nocellara. Love Nocellara with garlic, and we are going to make an aglia e olio. But I'm doing a little bit different because we can mess around with it and we can make it suit us. It doesn't have to be the classic just oil and garlic. It can be a little bit different. It can, whatever suits you. So we're going to take and put in our hot pan about 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Now, I'm using the Nocellara, single grove grown, first cold pressed. It's a beautiful buttery type of essence that we have to it, but it's even more than that because it finishes nice and strong at the end, which is what you want. It's great with garlic. It's great for making pestos. It's wonderful because it enhances the dish that you are creating. It's wonderful with pasta. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're using the Nocellara. So here's the Nocellara. It's in the pan. It's on high, and it's getting warm. So I'll put the cork over there. I'll bring it back here. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to put garlic right in with that hot oil. We're just waiting for it to smoke a little bit because we want it to be hot. And we want the garlic, in this case, to get a little crispy. Usually we saute, we wait till it's fragrant, but in this particular instance, we want it to be a little bit crispy. While I'm waiting, I'm just going to give that pasta a stir so it doesn't stick. Now, you can use whatever kind of pasta you want. I happen to have farfalle, and so that's the one we're using. Linguine is really good with this as well, but any kind of pasta that you want. Okay, so the pan is nice and hot. It's starting to sizzle, so that's what we want. We want to put our garlic in while the oil is sizzling. And that's going to get nice and crispy. Okay, so I'm going to do it, like I said, a little differently. We like anchovies. Not everybody does. It's an acquired taste. So I'm putting the anchovies in to brown with the garlic. It gives a nice musky flavor. It's beautiful. And in addition to that, I'm going to throw in some mushrooms that I cut up. Some baby Bella mushrooms. And I sliced these kind of small. You don't need a lot of them. Just take care when you put anchovies in hot oil because it does spatter. We're going to let that get nice and coated and starting to get, see, you can see in the pan, the garlic is starting to crisp up very nicely. And that's what we want. Okay? In about another 30 seconds, we're going to put in some grape tomatoes that I've had. The halved grape tomatoes are going to be nice. They don't have to be super soft. You just want to touch them in there to give a little additional flavor. So we'll let that sit for a minute. And now, you know what I like in this? And this is very, very hot. This is fresh, hot, crushed pepper that we call Dad's Death Pepper because it's very, very spicy. So we're not going to put a lot in. Just a little tiny bit. And that's going to be really hot. But that's good. That's what we want. Okay, so now we're going to put the tomatoes in and stir those up. So this is going to be pasta aglia oglia with a twist, with a Testa's Pantry twist. Now let's see how this pasta is doing. The pasta is not quite cooked, so it doesn't. This is how quickly. Well, let's see. Let me give that a taste. It's a little crunchier than al dente, so we'll let that sit for another 30 seconds or so. And then we're going to put it all together. That's what's fun. We put the pasta in, and then look you have to go with it just a nice colorful salad. So you have your aglia e olio, a colorful salad, and it's a beautiful dinner. All right, this the pasta is off. I'm going to drain it, but we reserve the pasta water. You don't throw that away. So we put this right in here. All right, there we go. We'll leave the pasta water in case we need it. Now I'm going to grate some cheese right over the top while it's hot. Lowering the heat way down to low. All right, there's a couple of tablespoons of grated locatelli. We're going to mix it all up. Oh, that smell is just lovely. Look at that. All right, it's getting all mixed up, and it's soft. It's not too liquidy. It's not greasy. It's going to be lovely and flavorful. You get all that garlic up from the bottom, and make sure all of the top pieces of pasta are coated. Now, if it's dry, if it's too dry for your taste, that's where the pasta water comes in. You just put a little touch of pasta water in that, and it'll be great. I'm going to sprinkle some parsley on the top. There. Pretty dish. And that took, how quick was that? That was awesome. Thank you very much, and happy cooking. Keep it simple.